Hello, Rocketeers. Welcome back to the final episode of Hard Launch web series. We are doing the Hard Launch series finale. I can't believe we're already here. Welcome in. Let's kick it. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hey, this is the last episode. Hey, Daisy. Hey, Pierna. Hello, Nicole. We have an exact 2 minutes until the finale of Hard Launch premieres here on YouTube. Just got a message from Yvonne. He's on the road, so he won't be joining us. Hey, Seattle. Hey, Seattle. Oh my gosh, I love y'all. I even got dressed for y'all. I got dressed like an astronaut. See? This is my Mazizi astronaut apparel. African streetwear brand. Just for the finale. Happy Friday. It's a casual Friday. Hey, Bella. Hey, Gianna. So, Hard Launch, for those of you who are just joining or you're new here. Look at everybody shouting out where they blasting off from. This episode is called Ignition. We got New Orleans, Nolens, Inglewood. Hi, Arizona. Thailand. This is crazy. I can't even believe y'all are dialing in from Thailand, Arizona, New Orleans, Inglewood. It's Nigeria. Nigeria. It's not even making sense. At this point, it's not even making sense. You people are gorgeous. I'm talking about I'm gorgeous. You're gorgeous. So in just about 60 seconds, we're going to screen the final episode of Hard Launch web series. This is a series that I created about a dating creator, myself, who gets through the trials of online dating by revealing her hidden partner to the world and partnering with characters to do so. These are original characters she made in her head. So for the past 4 episodes on YouTube, you've watched Body Count Control, CDC, Hunter Vishnavid, Win Gonzalez, Trey, and all sorts of other characters from my brain pop up. This is going to be another delicious, delightful one. If you've been following my office or workplace humor, you're going to see a very familiar character this episode. Yvonne is here. Jamaica. Yvonne is here, and Yvonne is watching too. He's been my co-star, my boyfriend, my coach. And he's really held me down through it. Someone said, thank you for all you do to bring to the planet your own special brand of joy. You certainly are a little bit on earth as it is in heaven. Stop it. Why is everybody so nice? This is so cool. Okay. You hear that? You hear the premiere music starting? So for everybody who wants to figure out how to watch on YouTube, you know every episode I'm going to show you how to watch it. Okay, so pardon the messy desk, but here we go. So this is how you can watch Hard Launch on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/Joy Ofodu. This episode is episode 5. It's called Ignition. And you're going to see this countdown. How long do we have on the countdown? How long do I have to talk to y'all before this episode comes out? Let's see. Let's see what the countdown timer is telling me. I think I have like 2 minutes to talk to you before this episode drops. You think I have 2 minutes? Let's make sure we're not advertising anybody else in the background. I think I have 2 minutes. Someone said, where's Yvonne? Yvonne is on the road today. Sorry. Yvonne is on the road. Okay, so we have a couple minutes to chill with each other, but for now, if you're not subscribed to YouTube, we made 1,000 subscribers, by the way. Because of you tuning in, sharing me with your friends. Someone said human being, not a human doing. Aww. It's so cool to hear which video of mine everybody came from, because you think it's one thing and it ends up being something totally different. Woo! Back to me. All right, so Hard Launch episode 5 is premiering in just a few minutes. It's on youtube.com/Joy Ofodu. You can check it out there. You can watch it with me. You can comment in the corner. Cherish said yay. Hey, Cherish. I have a special place in my heart for all of you who are subscribing and watching on YouTube, because this is a brand new launch of my channel. The series has been so cool to share with everybody. I see my good friends in here from time. I've seen strangers who came from my meditation videos versus my dating videos versus any other type of foolishness. like CDC says, or body count control. I know for those of you who came for meditation, you like, oh, she's a content creator? She sure is. I'm not just calm. I'm ridiculous and chaotic too. Yvonne is on the road. He's my boyfriend. I met him online, and Hard Launch is my way of telling the world about my love. Telling the world that I'm in this relationship and I'm happy. Super happy. So this was my kind of imaginative way of like playing it. What would a scripted series look like? Like, how do I reenact our love story or rewrite our love story? It's pretty dang accurate. We've weaved in real footage from our relationship. So if you go to episodes 1 and 2, you're going to see past flashbacks of dates that we've been on. We've been on horses. We've been wine tasting. Oh my God, we've had so many dates. We've been to dinners. We've been hiking in the mountains in Utah. We've been at diners in Wyoming. Whoa. We are pretty crazy, but this final episode, this music is epic. You hear this? This final episode is the launch itself. So we've been working backwards. Remember the stages of a rocket launch, everybody? We started with recovery, which is the final stage of a rocket launch, and that was episode 1. Now episode 5 is called Ignition. So this is the real takeoff. You are joining me on a backwards rocket launch, hard launch journey of sharing Yvonne with the world. So there he is. I fear that you will come to like him more than you like me. Was it a dating app or through Instagram? This episode answers that. How long have we been dating? Since December of last year. Which is also answered in episode 3. Thanks, Jackie. Thanks for being here. It's the finale! We did that! We did that. A relationship where you're tasting, hiking, filming, you do voiceover, he supports it, he does soccer, I support it. Okay, I'm getting really anxious about this. About this launch. This is it. This is the end. We're done. After we see this episode 7, 6, oh my God, let me show you. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go.
All right, Miss Ofodu, you're going to go in there and you're going to crush it like Adderall.
Oh, I don't do drugs.
Right, and my ex doesn't want me evicted. Anyway, the reporters have been watching your hard launch videos and they're getting a little testy because you didn't give them the early scoop, girl. So, I recommend you watch out when you're inside. Things can get a little ugly. And if they do, no worries. I brought a little grip skidly. Are you strapped right now? In the briefing room, are you serious? I thought we were all strapped. Put that away. What's wrong with you? Something is deeply troubling about the way that you appear in the world. Move, I got this.
Hello, everyone. I want to address the issue of launching my boyfriend, Yvonne, on social media. I know that this comes as shocking news to some of you, but we take this issue very seriously. And we also want your money if we ever start a couples channel. Okay. So please ask away.
Miss Ofodu, how exactly did you two meet?
Oh, on a dating app. I was on vacation out of town swiping the same week that he was moving out of state, and we just so happened to pass each other. We didn't even physically meet until 6 months later.
Which dating app?
Oh, good one, Jenny. They're not paying us to tell you.
Yeah, why did you choose Yvonne over the 160 plus guys you matched with?
Okay, way to put my numbers out there, Ming. He is unlike anyone I've ever met, but at the same time, he's like the best parts of everyone that I love. He is patient, he's kind, he's curious about me, he's hilarious, he's very driven, and I feel totally and completely at peace with him. And that thing, banging!
Joy, what does black love mean to you?
Survival.
Would you ever date non-black again?
Thank you for for sharing my happiness. Thank you for the past few years of supporting me as I use the internet and my videos and my voice and your encouragement to find not just any love, but the love that I feel like is destined for me right now. We might share a little bit more about our story and about us with you, or we might just keep it the offline. But all I know is that thing
Yay! Okay, that's it. That's the finale. We hard launched it. I cannot believe that all 5 episodes are out in the world. As a quick recap, you know we love to break down the episode. You know I'm gonna break down the episode for you. You thought you would sit here and I wouldn't break down the episode? Let's go through it. Let's go through it slowly. Okay, so at the beginning of the episode, you see a super familiar face, which is everybody's fave repressed coworker. She's in your zone. She's a nightmare. She's a menace. But you love to hate her. She's all over the internet. I think I was really surprised at how viral repressed coworker went. This is somebody I just thought might be like a quick character in my videos and ended up being like the cornerstone of all of my Office Place humor. So repressed coworker is all in Joy Zone. Then you have me here in my finale fit. I think as girlfriends, we all get a little carried away. We do a little bit of dreaming. You know, we get in a white dress in our minds. And that's kind of like the state that I feel like I'm in. It's very much alluding to the idea of like a honeymoon phase. And being in a good zone. I'm giving repressed coworker all the looks because she's uncomfortable. The dress is from Hanifa, which is a Black-owned fashion designer and line that's just incredible. So after repressed coworker attempts to pull out a grip skidly, because she's unhinged, I take things over myself. And this press conference is literally what's happening now, which I know is like super meta, but the press conference moment in this episode is me sharing my love, sharing my boyfriend with the world. I voice all of the different reporters and they're asking the questions that you all are commonly asking or were asking me through this process. So I think it's kind of scary how that ended up working out. But the reporters are you. It's all the questions that you have about our relationship and where Yvonne and I are kind of going from here. So that's my tribute to you, all of you. You live in episode 5 in that way. And then at the end, I mean, Yvonne tolerates a lot from me here. I think you can even just see in his face in this episode how much he's putting up with. Love a good Michael Scott scream. This is referencing that scene in The Office, obviously, where Toby proposed something very small and Michael Scott went off. So you've got like a really big, really big scream energy. Let's see. Let's get a good Michael Scott scream in. Here we go.
Non-black again.
All right.
Someone said the look on his face is hilarious. I agree. Yvonne, this is Yvonne most of the time when I'm acting up. I just hope everybody has the fortune of finding a partner who lets them do crazy shit like this. The question was, would I ever date non-black again? And so again, yes, keyword, I've had a non-black boyfriend in the past. I've done it before, wouldn't do it again. He knows what he signed up for. Somebody said, yes, exactly. But the way he looks at me is clinically crazy. And the amount that my mouth can move in such a short amount of time, well, that's history. Someone said goofy girlfriend and calm boyfriend trope. Yup. That's 100% us. But look at him smile. I love his smile. And I love to make him laugh. So we gotta have fun teasing each other. This took a really long time to film, but I just want to shout out Isaac Diol, my editor on this entire web series. There were some episodes that I edited too, but I was really just taking after the choices that Isaac made. He's incredible, and he made this whole thing so funny and so snappy and so quick when we're trying to distill such like heavy, vulnerable, serious subject matter. So again, just shout out to Isaac Diol. Throughout the episode, you just kind of see me and him. I love the American trope of the politician and then the person that sits behind them just kind of like smiling and like being quiet. And so I really wanted to like do that and emblematize that. We tried a version where I was sitting directly on his lap giving the whole speech, but that ended up just being a little bit too funny. And since it's a hard launch, we wanted to show his whole face the whole time. But if you were like, wait, why is Yvonne just like sitting there quiet? Think about the American politicians that you see at the podium and how they literally always have a partner just like right behind them. And he very much is my support system. So I appreciate how he did that. But I broke the fourth wall here when I kind of alluded to the fact that he's being a statue. So
I want to address the issue of launching my boyfriend, Yvonne.
I love the face grab. It was not originally in the script. It just happened. We were like, oh, this would be funny. And I added a little bit of a launching sound effect, but it's one of my favorite things to watch.
Hello, everyone. I want to address the issue of launching my boyfriend, Yvonne, on social media. I know that this comes as shock
And the blink was also unscripted. He's just so funny.
to some of you, but we take this
He's
issue very
naturally comical. He's a clown. We take this issue very seriously is a line about all the like diversity playbook. Like every time a company's in hot water, they say that. And I was worried that I would be in hot water with all of you about launching my boyfriend, because some of you have been rocking with me since I was single, since I was down and out, since I was in the trenches of dating. Some of you have been with me. And so I was really afraid that there would be an uproar. I was afraid, and there were a couple people who were like, what? Like, bitch, I thought we were in this together. So the fact that I said, like, we take this very seriously is me preempting all of the backlash. And then he carries me away, which is literally how I feel swept off of my feet. And I got to do a little sound design here.
the offline. But all I know is that thing
That thingin' was a line that I wasn't sure he was going to be comfortable with, so I had to triple check with him, but that thing is indeed thing. And someone said, my husband loves the characters that I come up with while screenwriting. He's like, why are you talking to the characters? That's what I'm saying. The characters in my head, the reporters, Hunter Vishnavid, Wynn Gonzalez, all of these characters are very real to me and for me. They helped me. They're my dating lifeline. And I think that each of the characters that you'll see like on my videos and also, you know, in this web series, these are modeled generally after real people. Like there are some dating situations I went through that are so painful, so sad, so scary, so hilarious that I'm like, you can't make this up. You couldn't, even if you tried to write something this sad or this comical, you couldn't. So I have a really great time getting my imagination kind of carried away with, and I'm proud of myself. This is the first web series I've ever dropped. It's bigger than anything I've ever done. We filmed it on location in Salt Lake City, Utah, which is where Yvonne and I met for the first time. We're going to have a chance to get back there soon, but oh man, filming something yourself while acting in it and directing it and writing it is a lot, and you feel really close to the work. I think that if I had another chance at this web series, either to extend it, someone said come up off them earrings, sis. If I had another chance at this web series, I would probably do like my editor Isaac Diol recommended, and I would just write and act and let someone else direct and let someone else pull different performances out of me. Because I think, and also shoot. In trying to, you know, be on the soccer field, especially like episode 4, being on the soccer field, find the right shot, get the right lighting. Yvonne is here. Working with your partner is tough. And I wanted to make sure that as I'm directing, I'm not like overcorrecting him. The way that he behaves, speaks, appears is exactly what I love about him. And I didn't want to lose too much of that in trying to create the character of Yvonne. I think you all are deeply familiar at this point with Joy as the person that you know, the content creator. And then you're familiar with the Joy of some of my different stories and skits and lines. But do you know Yvonne? You're starting to, I think, through this series. So I was really nervous about, as a director, like, am I going to get the Yvonne that he is? This is his first time acting. How did he do? I think he did incredible. I think he did wonderfully. I was just blown away by like the energy that he gave to his performances, the way he showed up. You see his natural talent happen in episode 4 because he's on the pitch, his favorite place to be. Someone said, we need to talk about survivor's guilt and imposter syndrome in new relationships. I'm not trying to brag or rub it in anyone's face, but I want to scream about love from the rooftops. It is a little weird. And that's why it's a hard launch. Like, I want to just give it all to you. This web series was about telling you like it is, as it is, giving you real footage from my relationship, things that we captured when I didn't even know that I would someday make a web series. Instead of, doctoring it and, serving you something soft or delicate. I think we can be open and proud about finally, quote unquote, escaping the trenches or like finding love when some people are still looking for it. And I think it's a cycle. Also, here's one thing that they don't tell you about relationships. This is my first relationship as an adult. I had, childhood relationship. They don't tell you that just because you're in it, doesn't mean you're done. You keep working at it. Yvonne and I, as we were getting into a relationship, I don't want to call it struggle because I do not believe in that. Like, black struggle love is very tired. Yvonne and I, as we were getting into a relationship, as we were getting into a relationship, had to talk through things about, each other and about being partnered when we hadn't in a grip. That's work. And then after you learn the person, you continue to learn them. You continue to learn their idiosyncrasies, how yours line up with theirs, how they like their bacon, how they sit in the car, how they sit in a chair. Like, there's so many tiny little nuances of how you need to align yourself with this new person now that you're sharing space and time and resources with them. The work is not over. So, yeah, I think we can definitely celebrate when we get into a relationship and not feel bad about, oh, well, my friends are still struggling. It's like, nah, I'm struggling too. I'm just struggling in love. We're becoming the best versions of ourselves with each other. All right. Someone said they couldn't tell it was Yvonne's first acting performance. I know. He was definitely nervous about that. He'll tell you. I was like, babe, you're going to do fine. He's like, no. He was great. He nailed it. They say Yvonne is hilarious. He did great. Thank you. Scream your love. It's inspiring. Yes. Love is constantly evolving. I agree. You can be in a 15-year relationship, somebody said, still be learning and working. Someone said, been with my husband 16 years and we still relearn and evolve. Because you're not just falling in love with the person that you met on the dating app. Like, Yvonne and I were talking about the very first time we met, which was a year ago this month. It was in September. And you meet that person. Now the people that we are a whole year later, we don't even feel like those versions of ourselves are like still necessarily here. We've grown so much. Someone said it's like a full-time job, but the best sleepover ever. That's what I'm saying. The version of you that meets that person is like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. And I still feel bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Like when he calls me, when he texts me, I still feel like, but at least now, like, I know him. So now there's like fun little like superhero kicks. Like I'll get like a little spidey sense that he's going to contact me, because we're just in such a flow. This is 9 months in. Someone said we giving you Love Jones love. Is the black community going to kill me if I say I haven't seen Love Jones? I know it's a staple. I need to see Love Jones. I'm so sorry. I feel like it's not even just a black staple. It's an American cinematic staple. My bad. Someone said, you're amazing. I love you. Sorry, I just came onto the live. No worries. So this is the Hard Launch web series, which is available on YouTube and Cold Open. That's cold with the K. Yes, I am bugging. I'm sorry. I'm behind. What we can do together, which I think would be super cute, is to watch. Do you want to watch the Hard Launch series back? I know you're here because you're the Hard Launch super fans. You're like, Joy, I've seen it all. I'm in this thing with you. It seemed like about 60% of you had already caught up with episodes 1 through 4 of Hard Launch. You just saw 5 today. And then maybe another 40% of you is like, oh, I've been meaning to get to it, but I'm not quite there yet. So let me know, is that something that you want to do on this live? Do you want to watch episodes 1 through 5 straight on YouTube? Where we now have 1,030 subscribers. We had 345 about 2 weeks ago, so this is crazy. This is new to me. No number is too small. I'm glad that all of you are here. I'm glad that 23 of you are kicking it with me right now. Okay, let's see if I get a couple more signals. Let's watch 1 through 5. Let's have some fun. And I'll give you my live commentary. I'll give you my live commentary on the series. All right, y'all. So, Hard Launch again is a series about a dating content creator who reveals her hidden partner to the world with the help of the imaginary characters that she designed to get through the trials of online dating. You know it. I know it. We're here for it. Okay, I love your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm loading up episode 1 right now, and we're going to screen it. This is youtube.com/Joy Ofodu. Let's watch Hard Launch from front to back. Yay! We are going real grassroots here, as in I just have my phone in my hand. It's not even a tripod, but y'all bearing with me. I've got closed captions on for accessibility. If you need any other accommodations to watch Hard Launch, please let me know. All right, here we go.
What the hell? Is Jesus back?
Hi, I'm your builder boyfriend.
I don't remember placing an order recently.
You didn't place it recently. You placed it last year, but it went to the wrong address.
You've been my boyfriend since last year?
Yep.
I don't remember that. Song by Namara. I love this song. Oh yeah, that was me. Okay, what can you do? Do you speak any languages, like French?
Quoi qu'il arrive, je serai là. Meilleur comme le pire, je serai là. À tes côtés, je serai là. Je serai là, je serai là.
Okay, you bastard.
Hablo español también.
Let's see what you got. Do a little spin for me. You an athlete?
Played soccer all my life.
I don't really like athletes like that. But don't get me wrong, I like you.
Listen here, in January 2022, you actually love me.
Gagged.
I never felt this way. And blah, blah, blah.
Damn it. Okay, come inside before somebody sees you. I definitely thought that I was going to break my back trying to carry him in that episode. Was it the smartest idea? Who knows? All right, let's see. We're loading up episode 2 now, and we're back. Episode 2. Okay, come. Someone said, OMG, loved that. Thank you. Come inside. Just don't break anything, please.
I won't break anything. Especially not your heart.
Aw, that's so incredibly cute and on the nose. Can you wait right over there while I make this call?
Si, señorita.
Hello, body count control? I know y'all manage returns for Build a Boyfriend. Can we cancel this body?
No, we can't. You already missed your return deadline.
When was that?
Valentine's Day. We're seeing a trip to Colorado where you fell deeper in love.
Just took a sucker punch, and I'll be back for lunch. Me and my homies down bad like we had a hunt.
All of this is real footage from our Valentine's Day. Okay, carry on.
And I'm a critic cunt, and we ain't got no lunch. And now we eating
I was popping a bottle because I had just pitched to a Hollywood showrunner for the first time, and they loved the pitch. Thank you, Yvonne, for celebrating my wins. These are Japanese face masks, and they're our freaking favorite. I was tripping about the big homies who got it down right. Always dreaming about the big money that give me all right. Like MC bags and big G-pads, but I ain't got no G-pads, like I ain't get that. And I won't fit that. My super cheap ass would probably cut grass. And super dumb ass would probably go and get my shoe rat. Like homie don't do. This card that Yvonne gave me, literally still gets me emotional. It's so special. He surprised me with it. We spent a lot of our time together that weekend, so I don't even know when he ran to grab it. He was like, oh, I'm gonna go, fix something in my car, whatever the excuse was. And he came back with such a sweet card and had this puzzle piece missing. And he was like, you're the missing piece. And I was like, stop it. And he wrote this whole card about how I was the missing piece to his heart. And I just melted, y'all. I was done. If I was down bad before, I was definitely down bad after this moment. Okay, carry on. Do that. Go and get my Stanley Cooper post pack. Play, okay, I got it. Guess if you would have told me earlier, I would have caught it. But real Georgia John never come with a profit. Y'all like the Nigerian parent decency cut back there? Okay.
Hey, y'all really be catching me in 4K. Where are your camera people? You guys are good.
We're seeing a trip to Colorado where you fell deep in love. We're seeing a trip to Colorado where
His smile back here sends me.
Whoa, what are you doing?
It's my schedule workout time.
Okay, but can you please be a little quieter?
Anything for you, my lady.
Hello, Joy. Please confirm. Would you like to delete this body?
Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna keep him.
Hey, big player. All right, so that's ejection episode 2. Let's move on to episode 3. Let's check it out. Episode 3 is coasting. So this is when Build a Boyfriend has really kind of like come out of his shell and begins to be Yvonne.
So you're my boyfriend now?
No, I've been your boyfriend since December 2021, but you chose to hide it from your followers to retain our privacy.
Right. So what does this mean? Are we in like a relationship?
Yes.
So we're dating. Like we go together?
Real bad.
So there's no ethically non-monogamous contract stipulation under here anywhere?
No.
No wife and kids that you're hiding?
No.
Where are you from?
Cameroon.
I repeat, no wife and kids. Nobody who's wants your wife and kids isn't your wife and kids no more. Huh? Nobody who's planning to become your wife. Nobody who's your wife on that platform now. Or your wife on your wife.
Only the ones I want to make with you.
Aww.
Aww.
You know that moment when couples are so cute you just want to puke? That's exactly what this is. Shout out to Isaac Diol on the sound design there for warping it just beautifully and delightfully. Let's head on over to episode 4, Burnout. This is like when you've been dating for a long time and you sick of them days, hire some help, get rid of these, and you are ready to just tell the world, call them up one by one, I'm done, everyone. I see a comment here. The laugh makes you smile and laugh out loud. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for. Yes, as soon as he said Cameroon, I was like, excuse me? All right, let's roll. Episode 4. All right. We're getting a little stuck here. How's that connection, everybody? Screening, seeing if we're still good. Can everyone still hear and see? Let me know if you can still hear and see as we head into episode 4. How we doing? Is episode 4 looking rough? Are we able to screen it? How are we doing, everybody? Y'all making me nervous. It's real quiet out there. There was a temporary freeze. I'm not sure if you caught everything, but yes, when he said Cameroon, I was like, let me check. But honestly, I would do that anyway. You date a lot of guys who have hidden families. The streets are sick right now. The streets are in a state. Okay, because our connection is on the fritz, I'm just gonna say one more time from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Episode 4 and 5 of Hard Launch are available for you to watch. You can watch 1 through 5. You can grab your family, grab your sisters, grab your group chat, grab that person from down the hall that looks kind of cute and be like, hey, I want to shoot my shot. I want you to watch this with me. And I think Hard Launch would raise a lot of questions. Definitely for the person that you drag into your apartment. And hopefully from your audience too. Hard Launch was a labor of love for me. I am really glad and proud that I was able to produce it, with no necessary studio partner. I want to thank someone from YouTube who helped me out just in figuring out how to optimize and post on the platform. I want to thank Georgia Rippin, who is the founder of Cold Open. That's Cold with a K, who is also hosting this series. Cold Open is a platform that connects streamers to creative executives and opens them up to distribution opportunities. So thank you so much for that, Georgia. I want to thank Isaac Duol, my editor, Kwesi A, my VFX editor, Jordan Marcero on the credits, Namara, music, Omni, also music, Yvonne, if he's still listening or if he sees this later, just thank you for going along on this crazy journey with me. When I sat down and I thought about his willingness to hop, it makes me emotional now. When I think about his willingness to hop into an area that is completely different from what he does, and way out of his comfort zone and acting for the first time and supporting me in my silly little crafts, and honestly not even complaining once, just being totally down for the ride and for my dream and supporting me and taking it seriously. I love him so much, and I really want to thank you, babe, for participating in this with me. Thank you to all my friends who are filmmakers and creators who grind in their crafts and just generally inspire me to make my own stuff. I appreciate that. And I really hope that I haven't missed anybody. Donita Shaw is my executive assistant. I can't really get a lot done without her. But yeah, finally, thank God. And thank all of you. I've said it in previous Hard Launch lives, but I'll say it here in the last one, in the finale, that I know it seems like you are just scrolling on Instagram or on YouTube or on Cold Open or on Twitter or on Clubhouse, and you think you're just clicking on a random account and interacting with some comments or whatever. But to me, honestly, it means the world that you're interested in my creations. The fact that you comment and that you show up in the live, no matter how many big numbers or small numbers, is really changing things for me. It's changing the game. Ooh, I'm definitely getting teary-eyed. It's like a real finale. I feel like I'm in a room of friends. So, yeah, you're changing the game for me. Honestly, you're changing my life just by being here and opening up professional opportunities and career opportunities, things I've always wanted to do. So this was Hard Launch. This is my labor of love. This is me opening up my heart, introducing to Yvonne, who's also my heart now. He is steering in my little boat with me. And I hope we can bring you more. I'm going to keep being silly and I'm going to keep being ridiculous. It's not all going to be smushy and mushy. But you can support me and you can support the Hard Launch series by subscribing on YouTube, continue to follow and enjoy on Instagram, watch it on Cold Open, and support other independent filmmakers. And if you have any questions about Hard Launch, about our love, I hope to answer some of those. This was the big announcement project, and the next thing is that I'm going to start recording my podcast. I've had a podcast in the works for too long, and so many good people who are part of the journey to get there. So I can't wait to elaborate more on my thoughts about love, on my thoughts about dating online, and that early getting to know you stage of getting to know people. What it's like to date somebody who's really private when you're, super public. What it's like to be a Black woman trying to find love on the internet. I got so much to talk about. And I want to talk to other cultures. I want to talk about dating while blind. I want to talk about dating in a wheelchair. I want to talk about other people's experiences of queer dating and of brown dating, and does your mom approve, and tough families and finances. I want to get into everything. So you knew a podcast was in the works. I did the promotional shoot for the podcast literally this time last year. I have had it in the clip. So Hard Launch is just the beginning. Thank you again so much for being here. Subscribe to me on youtube.com/Joy Ofodu, and keep following me here on Instagram. And then watch Cold Open. And listen to Omni, listen to Namara, listen to the musicians that are a part of this project. They are all tagged in the comments. But big besitos for me. Thanks for supporting Hard Launch and me and Yvonne. We'll see you soon. Bye.